Welcome back to my subscribers. Now, see, let's quickly do a quick analysis on our JPY pair and our currency pairs that is relating to our JPY. So now, our first currency pair we should be looking at is our JPY index. We can see that our index is actually falling definitely, and we've gotten that thing called a retracement, which I predicted, I think about last week or last 2 week, that we will have that retracement. Now we would have that fall. Now we see that we got in that fall. So one thing that I'm aiming for right now is that we will actually have that another retracement push up before we can actually continue going down, because we can I don't think our JPY will just actually continue pushing down. We should be actually be waiting for something called a reversal. Because why? Because our price JPY has not gotten to this my area here, so that is why shorting this our JPY would actually be a bit risky. That is what I'm looking for. So if you can analyze it like this, let's see on our 4-hour time frame. You can see that our price has actually pushed down. We have gotten that retracement. We see that push down. You can actually wait, like I said, you can actually wait for our JPY to actually get to this area here before you actually take your buy. So one thing about this week is that we should be looking for a bullish move, a buy up to this our area here. That is what I know, that our JPY will actually be eating this our area here this week. So there are two ways it will eat. That it will just reverse and get to this our area here, or definitely it will actually fall to this our area here before you actually get that reversal, before you actually get and touch at least this our resistance line. That is exactly what we are looking for this week. Now our first currency pair we should be analyzing is our CADJPY. One thing that I know is that our CAD will actually be falling. So where will it actually be taking that for? It is one thing I can't really predict. But let's see if our CAD will actually push up a little bit, because that's what I'm aiming for. Our CAD to actually push up a little bit, then we should actually see that fall on our CAD. Definitely, I don't think our CAD will actually touch this our this space called the liquidity. I don't believe it will touch it, but let's see if it actually touch it, then we actually see that fall on our CADJPY, because we are seeing that our JPY should actually be giving us that bullish move. So any pair related to it should actually be falling. That is what we are aiming for. So let's see our 4-hour time frame. We can see that if our CAD actually pushes up to this our area here, then we can actually see that rejection down on our CADJPY. Exactly the trade that I'm planning to take this week and what I'm looking for. Our next currency pair is our Swiss franc JPY. Like I said, we should actually be looking for a break of this structure. If we don't see that break of this structure upward, then definitely our Swiss franc JPY will actually be falling. Why I said Swiss franc JPY will actually be falling, but it will go bullish first. At least it should be able to touch this our liquidity area here, get to this our liquidity area here before you actually see that fall on our Swiss franc JPY. Because one thing is I know is that our JPY is actually going to be going bullish this week. So any pair related to it should actually be falling. So let's see if our Swiss franc will actually be able to push up a little bit before we actually get that fall we are looking for on our currency pair. On our pound JPY, I'm definitely looking for a short position on our pound JPY. You can see here we've marked here as a rejection area here. So we will be rejecting, and if possible our price breaks above this our area here, because our pound is actually going to be going bullish, then we should actually be aiming for this our liquidity area here. This our liquidity area that I just marked, then we should actually be aiming a liquidity area before actually see that fall. But I believe that our pound will actually push up to this our liquidity area here before it actually gets that fall on our pound JPY. Our next pair we have is our New Zealand JPY. I'm looking for a fall on our New Zealand JPY. That we are even having the fall, and we will continue that fall on our New Zealand JPY. Definitely we should continue that fall to this our area here, then we can actually continue taking our buy up to this our area here. Then second, we can actually continue our buy to this our second area here. So that is exactly what we are looking for on our AUDJPY. Let's see if you be able to have a bullish move, a little bit of movement upward, then we actually have that 4. I want you to note that we are actually looking for a 4 on our AUDJPY. Then we are our AUDJPY is actually, we are looking for a 4. So let's see if you actually get that movement up before you actually see that 4 on our JPY. On my EURJPY, one thing that I know is different is that we will be looking for a move up, then a little bit of move up before you actually see that 4 on our EURJPY. By the way, see on our 4-hour time frame, as we see our price has got into this our resistance. I think and I believe that we would have something called that false breakout to deceive to our traders that our price is actually going to be going up. So we would want to have that first breakout, then you actually have that 4. That is exactly what I am aiming for on our EURJPY. So that is my analysis for this week. So if you find this video helpful, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.